Hello there, this is Cookies. I've turned 56 of EA Abysia. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this one. Our poor allies in Hinnom, Oceania, and Jahara are still getting hit like crazy. TNN's under siege in Belagor. And we're trying to put together a force that can't be casually super combatanted, so we can try to help out. It's kind of the goal at the moment. We're also trying to secure the throne in our area and gain recruitment of sorceresses and dryad mothers. We find a garden of pearls, which is 2 pearls per turn. Anything else? I don't think so. And then we do a Send Lesser Horror at the White Mage. We get a really good roll. We get 4 of these brass claws, 4 high attack, high damage. Well, not like medium damage, but 4 high attack magic attacks. And there's 4 of them, so that's 16 attacks. Yeah, none of these are like multi-attacks. And then each one itself has 16 hit points and reasonably high defense. Now, this guy has very high attack score, so that's not going to matter. And he can also one-shot these brass claws. Does a tremendous amount of damage. His one weakness, though, is his defense skill is only around 17. And his protection isn't the most amazing in the world. So 17 defense, 23 protection. These guys have 17 attacks, so they'll hit about half the time. And they're going to do a lot of damage very quickly at that rate. And they'll also harass them down so they hit even more pretty quickly. So in terms of the Bless, now with the Invulnerability, that protection score moves up to 25. So the Brass Claws will do well, no, it's not going to matter because they have magic attacks. Never mind. So they're not going to care about the invulnerability. Additionally, the Twist Fate, they'll burn through that pretty quick, so they should do a pretty good job killing this guy. Though he is up to 20 defense now, so he'll probably dodge a couple of attacks before getting hit. You can see he ate a whole bunch of attacks and then got yoinked. So let's go ahead and see just how many attacks. So first one, hit him in the arm, venomous bite. Another one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can see he ate a whole bunch of attacks really quickly. Mistform helped. Although, well, actually, Mistform I don't believe helps against magic weapons. So, he had a lot of protection against mundane troops, but these magic attacks were really going to give him a hard time. So yeah, it only negated 6 points of damage, which was, I guess was all the damage. Oh, but that was for the strong poison. Hit him in the leg for 11. The previous one got negated by Twist Fate, so he avoided 10 points of shock. Then 11 slash and 6 more shock. Some of these attacks don't make it through the protection. It was pretty decent protection. He's gonna have a decent shot at that. But then, yeah, a decent roll comes through and goes ahead and kills him. So out of the, I think it was 12 attacks. Shock. Maybe it wasn't quite that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 attacks. Of which I think, let's see, the first one did 1 point of damage. And then, yeah, like 4 down. We had the Twist Fate come in. So that was the first one. So Brass Claw and Brass Claw, yeah. And that last Brass Claw did a lot of work. Looks like 6 points of shock, 11 points. And then, yeah, spending a lot of time on this, but yeah. So Brass Claws are very killy. And let's see. So after we helped out our ally Hinnom and killed that guy, there's a few battles in the regular phase. So I'll cover my two really quick. We go ahead and attack the Iron Peaks. And just find a bunch of birds. So we'll see where the birds land. Alright, so the birds get deleted. They kill nothing, and then we go ahead and move into the Yellow Caves. This is our raid. There's just not a lot here. No magic leadership, just one caveman. Between TNN and Alkera, though, we do have some fighting. So TNN attacks Mapedo Cliffs. This is his raiding group killing PD. Alkera moves into Sotera. Kill some PD. Alkera also moves into Valador, just south of that. Okay, so he's moved his army off of the fort, which is weird because it's already been scouted. So I'm not sure. Maybe he was trying to catch a release, like a relief force or a raiding group, but just kind of moves off of the fort. Then TNN attacks Sulfuria. Or maybe he was expecting TNN to sally out of the fort, and then he could see TNN's script. Maybe that was the plan. That kills some stuff. And I think that's all the battles. We have a bunch of people leave. And we get some gems and some income. And we get another one of our multi-heroes. So this is really good. We now have a duplicate, so we can risk one of them. It is our access to the Fire Death Crosspath, which is really important for fire boosters. We're also going to go ahead and get more Spine Devils. And you can see the army is starting to build up in the capital. We're doing a little bit more remote site searching, but we've also turned back on the Infernal Disease Cannon. Getting a couple more Fire Drakes. So this is going for 262. Really? Alright, so we're just yeeting it at the main army. This seems like a waste. I guess maybe we'll try to assassinate someone. I don't know. Still kind of seems like a waste. I think Alkera mages have proven themselves against disease demons. And we're going to forge a Bloodthorn. We're doing a Sun Lesser Horror. We might not be this turn. Okay. And then also this turn we're going to forge a Robe of the Sea. Let's break into water a little bit better. We're going to move this guy to the cap. And continue building this palisade. Only 2 months away from finishing it. And we've already started recruiting the Black Sorceress. So hopefully she does well. And I think that's most of it. So yeah, the Helheim team is really pushing south against Tinom. They've also been pushing Oceania pretty hard. Fomoria's been doing their best to try and kill off Tianchi. And I've been doing my best to keep this fort free while Tiannan and Alcara fight. And hopefully Chaco's making good progress. So that's kind of everything happening there. And I'll go ahead and see you in turn 57. Have a good one. Later.